Well, federal agents working to secure our borders are not the only ones in danger from an increasingly extreme left wing. 2 years ago, a maniac tried to murder Republicans practicing for a congressional baseball game. Now, Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida says he has been receiving threatening voicemails at his office. Here's one of them.
Gaetz, you pathetic piece of shit. Do you know that I could blow your head clean off your shoulders from over a mile away? Watch your back, you pathetic little piece of shit. You got your head so far up Trump. I could still take it off your shoulders. You, Gaetz, I'm coming after you.
So that's about as clear-cut as it could be. Those are threats. They're a crime. Here's the remarkable part. According to Gaetz, the FBI has already identified the person you just heard, the person who threatened him. But a federal prosecutor has decided not to bring charges. Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida joins us tonight. Congressman, am I misstating any of that?
No. I received word late last week that the U.S. Attorney's Office, where this individual lived, had reviewed the information and had deemed these messages, and I'm quoting directly, a non-threat. It's obviously a crime, a federal crime, to make these types of threats against any federal official. This year, we're on, not this Congress, I should say, we're on record for 10,000 threats against members of Congress, and I condemn them, whether they're against Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservatives. You know, this is just no way to operate within our country. And I just wonder, like, is it the fact that I've been a critic of some of the senior officials at the FBI that maybe leads to different treatment for the people who threaten me as opposed to the people who actually get arrested, who have threatened Eric Swalwell, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib? Those people actually get arrested, whereas when people threaten conservatives, I hope there's not a double standard. But, I mean, you heard the messages, and there were even other messages where they threatened my family, Tucker.
Who is this prosecutor who told you that what we just listened to, clearly a threat of violence, was somehow not a threat?
It was the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of California, that their office made the determination that this was a closed matter, that they would bring no charges, and that we're just supposed to deal with that. And it's really, you know, people on the left want to talk about threats to our democracy. Our democracy is served when our representatives have fidelity to the Constitution and to our constituents. When you have to have fidelity to some concern that someone's going to, kill you or kill your family or harm you at a public event, it erodes the representation that every member of Congress should be able to provide their district, regardless of their viewpoint.
This is lunatic. Have you received any support from your Democratic colleagues in this?
Look, it's been a crazy few weeks for me. I mean, just a few weeks ago, I had a member of Antifa, a stated member of Antifa, assault me at a town hall meeting and get arrested. One fantastic Democratic Congresswoman, Stephanie Murphy of Florida, condemned it. She was the only one. Since then, a Pete Buttigieg staff member said that people should throw urine on me. And then I received these threatening messages, and no federal prosecutors so far seem to be interested in those cases. And this is no way to get together and solve the problems we have to solve for the country. It's no way to govern, and I wish there would be more bipartisan support for nonviolence.
Yes. Throw urine on you. Buttigieg should be ashamed, though of course he never will be. Congressman, great to see you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Godspeed.